Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talking Shop, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to do Today in Wrestling History for November the 16th and the 17th. On this day in 1987 at the Meadowlands Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey, WWF holds a Legends Battle Royal that was won by 71-year-old Lou Thesz, who eliminated 63-year-old Pat O'Connor to win the match. Vince McMahon's been dragging the Legends out a long time. On this day in 1994, WCW Clash of the Champions was held in Jacksonville, Florida. The opening match saw Stars and Stripes, Buff Bagwell and the Patriot defeat Pretty Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma to win the WCW Tag Team Championships. Elsewhere on the card, Hacksaw Jim Duggan retained the United States title against Stunning Steve Austin via disqualification less than a minute into the match. Vader interfered. The main event saw Dave Sullivan, Hulk Hogan, Sting, and defeat the Three Faces of Fear, the Avalanche, Kevin Sullivan, and the Butcher with Mr. T as special guest referee. On this day in 1996, the WWF held its Hall of Fame ceremony, the last one until 2004 in the Marriott in New York City. The inductees were Captain Lou Albano, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Johnny Rodz, Killer Kowalski, Pat Patterson, Vince McMahon Sr., the Valiant Brothers, Johnny and Jimmy. On this day in 2003, WWE Survivor Series was held in Dallas, Texas. On the show, Kane beat Shane McMahon in an ambulance match before interfering in the Buried Alive match between Vince McMahon and The Undertaker, helping Vince to the victory. This pay-per-view would be the last time The Undertaker is seen in the American Badass gimmick, returning at WrestleMania 20 in his Dead Man persona. The main event of the night saw Goldberg pin Triple H to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And on this day in 2020, on an episode of Monday Night Raw, Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton to reclaim the WWE Championship. All right, we're going to skip to the 17th here. On this day in 1996, WWF presented their Survivor Series from Madison Square Garden. The show is remembered as one of the most historically important history of WWE, marking the television debut of Rocky Maivia, The Rock, who would later become the sole survivor in his debut match. Later in the card, Bret Hart wrestled his first match since WrestleMania 12, facing and defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin for the first time. And in the main event, Psycho Sid enjoyed surprising fans supported as he defeated Shawn Michaels to win the WWF Championship. On this day in 1997, WCW Monday Night Nitro was in Cincinnati, Ohio. In the opening segment, the NWO introduced their newest member, Ravishing Rick Rude. Sporting his traditional mustache, and an hour or so later, WWF Monday Night Raw aired in a pre-taped segment. And miles away, and Ravishing Rick Rude was in the ring with a full beard. As it turned out, WWF officials thought they extended Rude's contract, but he had other ideas due to the Montreal Screwjob and jumped to WCW, becoming the only wrestler to appear on both shows on the same night. On this day in 1997, on the same show, Raw show, Vince McMahon and Jim Ross sat down and talked about the Montreal Screwjob. It was a big ordeal. They talked, but they're still talking about it to this day. Here we are in 2024, still talking about the screw job. On this day in 1998, on Raw, Gillberg defeated Christian to win the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. On this day in 2014, on Monday Night Raw, Luke Harper won the WWE Intercontinental Champion with a win over Dolph Ziggler. And that's going to wrap up Today in Wrestling History, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.